Being released from WWE has often been viewed as a career setback, but history shows that for some wrestlers, getting fired was the best thing that could have happened. Whether it gave them the freedom to reinvent themselves, build credibility elsewhere, or simply get a second chance on a bigger stage, many stars turned that low moment into a launching pad for greater success. Here are 10 examples where a WWE firing actually benefited a wrestler. 1. Drew McIntyre. Once labeled the Chosen One by Vince McMahon, Drew McIntyre was saddled with a mid-card comedy role in 3 megabytes before being released in 2014. Rather than giving up, he rebuilt himself on the independent scene and in Impact Wrestling as the Scottish Psychopath. His newfound intensity earned him a WWE return in 2017, where he climbed the ranks and eventually became a 2-time WWE champion. His firing gave him the chance to evolve into the main eventer fans always knew he could be. 2. Cody Rhodes. Frustrated with being stuck as Stardust, Cody requested his release in 2016. That decision opened doors for him to become the American Nightmare, traveling the globe, proving himself in NJPW, ROH, and most notably co-founding AEW in 2019. His success outside WWE forced the company to recognize him as a true main event talent, leading to his blockbuster return at WrestleMania 38. Without that exit, Cody likely would never have reached the level of stardom he enjoys today. 3. Jinder Mahal. When Jinder was released in 2014, few imagined he'd ever be back. However, he returned in 2016 with a much more imposing physique and stronger ring presence. WWE took notice, and in 2017, he shocked the world by becoming WWE champion. Though his reign was polarizing, the fact remains that his release allowed him to reset his career and come back with a completely new perception. 4. Bobby Lashley. Lashley left WWE in 2008 after a promising start but found himself thriving in MMA and Impact Wrestling. He became a multi-time world champion there, sharpening his skills and developing the almighty aura. His eventual WWE return in 2018 positioned him as a top star, and he went on to win the WWE Championship in 2021. Without his firing, he may never have evolved into the dominant force fans see today. 5. Drew Gulak. While Gulak wasn't technically fired, his contract was allowed to expire in 2020. During his time away, he reinvented his style and character before returning. WWE then used him in multiple roles, from a serious technician to a comedic trainer alongside Daniel Bryan, which showcased his versatility and helped him stay relevant longer than many cruiserweights from his era. 6. John Morrison. After being released in 2011, Morrison built a cult following on the independent scene and in Lucha Underground as Johnny Mundo. His work there proved he could be a top guy outside WWE. When he eventually returned in 2020, fans saw him as more than just a mid-card talent, and while his second WWE run didn't reach full potential, the credibility he earned post-firing gave him a respected career longevity. 7. Matt Hardy. Matt's WWE career often saw him overshadowed by his brother Jeff. But after leaving WWE multiple times, his stint in Impact Wrestling gave rise to the wildly popular Broken Matt Hardy character. That creativity rejuvenated his career and reminded fans of his ability to innovate. When he eventually signed with AEW, he was regarded as a veteran with unique value, not just Jeff's brother. 8. Carlito. After his 2010 release, Carlito found success in Puerto Rico's wrestling scene and became a top star in WWC. His firing allowed him to reconnect with his roots and re-establish himself as a veteran talent outside WWE. His eventual return appearances years later, including a 2021 Royal Rumble comeback and full-time signing in 2023, were met with massive fan support, something that wouldn't have been as impactful without his firing. 9. Zack Ryder. Matt Cardona. Zack Ryder was released in 2020 after years of underutilization. He immediately hit the independent circuit as Matt Cardona, embracing a more aggressive character and proving himself as one of the top draws outside WWE. His Deathmatch King run in GCW and stints in Impact Wrestling showed he was more than just a mid-card comedy act. Ironically, his firing gave him more freedom and stardom than WWE ever did. 10. Dolph Ziggler, as of 2023 release. Ziggler spent nearly 2 decades in WWE, but was often seen as underappreciated. His release in 2023 sparked excitement, as many fans knew his talents would shine outside the WWE bubble. Almost immediately, he was rumored for big roles in other promotions. His firing gave him the freedom to showcase his charisma and in-ring skills without being stuck in the mid-card cycle. Conclusion. For many, a WWE firing feels like the end. But for the wrestlers above, it was just the beginning. Being let go gave them the chance to reinvent themselves, explore new opportunities, and prove their worth on the biggest stages, sometimes even leading to a triumphant WWE return. In wrestling, being fired doesn't always mean failure. Sometimes, it's the very spark needed to ignite greatness.